Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Benedict. I'm sorry I'm filming this in my car. I'm on the way to a staff meeting currently from school. But I didn't get to give my talk to class last time because I had another staff meeting. But I just wanted to do my naked presentation for you about my topic that I'm choosing for my paper. So currently I am a middle school autistic support teacher. I work for an IU, but my classroom is in a school district. I have only 4 students in my class this year, so I do have a very small class. But again, I have students that range anywhere on the spectrum, from students who are very low to students who are moderately higher. The topic that I would like to study or research this semester would be the effects of certain foods on the behaviors in students with autism. This is something that I believe I have seen firsthand in my classroom, and I do believe that certain foods do have effects on students with autism in positive and negative ways. So for this presentation, I do have more in my mind foods that cause more behaviors in students with autism. So some things that I believe I have seen in my classroom is when my students will eat foods with red food dye, foods that are more carbs or fried, like chicken nuggets, french fries, white bread, and foods that are more sugary. So gummy bears, gummy worms, basically any gummies, anything made of sugar, ice cream, anything like that. I have seen an increase in behaviors. These behaviors can be aggressive or hyper. I've seen more self-regulating behaviors almost. Also, when these students eat foods like this, probably self-regulating due to an increase in hyperness, energy, increase in energy. These are things that I've noticed in my classroom as what I believe are patterns. I can't say I've done any hard research on it. I have ABC charts that I keep for all my students, but I haven't really correlated those with what they had for lunch that day, what they had for breakfast that day. But I have noticed that, if they eat something super sugary right after lunch or for lunch, there's an increase in their behaviors in the afternoon. If they have super sugary cereal for breakfast, I've noticed, the whole day can be super hyper, super active, running around the classroom, running around the school, jumping around, stuff like that. Again, I haven't done any research on this, like hard research, but this is something that I believe I've seen. This is something I've talked to my classroom staff about and that we believe is real. Undergrad classes, we talked about it a little bit, but I believe they said there isn't much research on it. But this is something that I would really like to research to see if it's something that maybe I can send out to my parents in the classroom, just to kind of help educate them a little bit more, because autism is, there's not much that's known about it. It's a spectrum disorder. It's really hard to, pinpoint triggers sometimes for these students because some of my students have like time delayed triggers. So I don't know if it's the sugar, I don't know if it's the food that they're eating, maybe the carbs, but it's something that I think would be good to research and look up. Maybe I'll learn something new about it.